There are a lot of excited kids and probably moms and dads too out there watching this morning because the school year is coming to an end. The fun of summer just a couple of weeks away. Now you can make that long list of the fun things you can do away, but most definitely right here in our own backyard. So we're excited to have Sean Phipps on the show. He's with the Chattanooga Tourism Company and he has a long list of his own of things you can do to have fun. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's been a great season. We're finally back open again. You know, Julie, I think it felt like 3 or 4 years where we were just sitting at home. I remember telling my wife, I've got to get out of this house. And so, yeah, things are opening back up and we're really excited about it.
Well, and we're lucky to live in a place like Chattanooga and the surrounding area because there is so much that we can do, much of it at no cost.
Everything is, you know, that's one of the great things about the city. You know, people, they travel here and, you know, yeah, they're going to spend some money on some attractions. But when you look at the cost of the different attractions, we're really inexpensive. The city is not expensive. There are ways that you can bundle things together. And also you can just get outside, right? I mean, we were yesterday, we went to a place that I know many locals are familiar with called Reflection Riding. And it's just this open field, and it's 10 minutes away from downtown. You can go explore.
But it's 400 acres once you're there.
400 acres once you're there. You can spend the whole day there, take a picnic, and then come back downtown, have a great dinner. It's incredible.
It's also a walking city. It's an easy city to come and really feel like you are a part of.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know we talk about the tourism that you focus on for folks coming in and staying for a few days. But if you're a local, you can come downtown and then head back home again and soak up so much.
Well, you know, one of the things that I think was a big miss for a lot of cities when they were thinking about sustainable tourism was having a city that was just for tourists. And you see that a lot in places north of here where it's just a tourist district. It's only for tourists. But if you build something that the locals also enjoy, then that also brings the tourists along with it. And you don't ostracize the locals, right? So when I travel, I don't know about you, I like going and where the locals are.
Correct.
And we're lucky in Chattanooga to have a lot of those places that are also great for tourists. It's kind of an intermingling. It's great.
So for those who do stay for the weekend or something, they want to have enjoyment morning, noon, and night. We're lucky to have a thriving arts community here. So y'all have put together these videos that are on your website for folks to be able to sit at home over a cup of coffee and see what all's going on. So the highlight this morning is the Chattanooga Theater Center, right?
Right. You know, so Donna Harrison and I, my coworker, she's the CHA director, which stands for Culture, Heritage, and Arts Director. She and I work on these videos, and they're a lot of fun. And essentially what we do is we go out every month and we have fun at one of our partner locations, whether it be the Chattanooga Theater Center or, you know, the Medal of Honor Museum, touring that great place. We love to go and just explore and play tourist for a day, and that's what we did at the Theater Center.
So I know we're going to pause a second and take a little behind-the-scenes tour at the Theater Center, right? But am I correct that it's largely a volunteer theater?
It is one of the oldest community-driven theaters in the South. So everyone who works there, they have people on staff, but most of the people who put the sweat equity into what's going on there are volunteers, and you'll actually hear from one of the volunteers in the video.
Okay, so we'll pause, watch that, and then get your calendar ready because they always have a fun summer lineup for you to enjoy. So let's take a look.
Go, Sir Andrew, and scout me for him in the orchard like a bum bailey. And as soon as thou seest him draw,
no, fake spear?
Puck's on you, dastardly woman.
Welcome to the CHA Spotlight. Lights down, curtain up. This CHA Spotlight features Chattanooga's theatrical treasure, the Chattanooga Theater Center, located near downtown Chattanooga by Coolidge Park.
The Chattanooga Theater Center is one of the oldest community theaters in the Southeast. It survived the Great Depression and 2 world wars, and it's been around for nearly 100 years.
Each year, the Chattanooga Theater Center is committed to 11 high-quality productions, ranging from comedies to drama to musicals, youth shows, and so much more. But they couldn't do any of this without their amazing volunteers.
I volunteer for the kids. As a child, the arts, singing, dancing, acting, were really, really important to me. It's about finding creative energies and seeing the world through other people's eyes.
At 44,000 square feet, there's plenty to discover, like one of the largest scene shops in Tennessee.
From productions to live concerts on the lawn and more, the Chattanooga Theater Center is for the performer or the performing arts lover in you.
This is the CHA Spotlight at visitchattanooga.com.
Very fitting for you to have been at the Shakespeare statue. That was a pretty good
It was a good
accent
ending.
you had going on.
It worked out. Well, you know, I did theater in high school, and I kind of fell out of it, and so I really got to go back to my roots there and remember. I somehow remembered like an entire Shakespeare.
But that's the fun
monologue.
of it. So with 11 shows they mentioned, right? I mean, there's no way you could know the lineup. I'm not going to ask you that, but you did theater in high school. If you wanted to get back into it, you could audition for the community theater.
It's one of the best places because they do avant-garde theater for adults. They have a black box theater. That theater also transforms into a theater for children's plays and for just wonderful things that you can look at. You know, that might pique your interest. But then they have this amazing, and you're looking at it right now, that community theater stage that is so old school as traditional theater. They just really have something for everyone. We were there when they were working on the play Little Women, and the detail that they went into just to figure out where a staple would go in the background was incredible.
Right.
They really take it seriously.
And that's something to think about often when you talk about a theater. You might think about the actors on stage, but if you've got even a child who's interested in interior design or sewing or writing, they've got all types of programs that you can get involved with that way.
One of the best jobs is being a techie. We call it techie
Yeah.
in the theater world, where you either run the lights, you work in the scene shop creating some of the costume design, maybe you're off on the side working as a stage manager, or maybe you're just the person who has helped to pull the curtains, you know, at the right time. There's so many important jobs that are not just actor.
Well, let me just say that this is just a taste of the many things that they're doing at the Chattanooga Tourism Company to make the locals also feel a part of this vibrant city that we call home. So if you go to visitchattanooga.com, you can see a rundown, right, of all these different videos.
Yeah, if you want to go to visitchattanooga.com and just search for Spotlight, or you can go to visitchattanooga.com/spotlight. We've got all of these listed out there. We've done, I think, 14 or 15 of them now.
Right.
And they're fun to watch, and we have fun doing them.
Okay, maybe you'll see Sean at Reflection Writing too.
Oh, you will. I want to go back all the time.
Get you in a canoe and go down Lookout Creek.
A canoe or one of those swim cars that are really fun.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you got your weekend planned.
I'm done.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.